Hello, welcome back to the Blinding Sun campaign. Today we are escorting PE-2s. As I was flying recon, Seshkin got killed. An HS-126, a German artillery spotter, came over the field. Usually these crutches, as we called them, hung over the front lines, and it was unusual to see them so far in our territory. The pilot was flying slowly and erratically making weird turns. Maybe the German was wounded or lost. Sishkin was just getting ready for his recon, so he gunned the engine and went for the crutch. Maybe he'd be able to force him to land at our field and take the pilot and plane prisoner. That'd be helpful. As soon as he got off the ground, the Henschel went into the little clouds. As a pair of Messerschmitts popped out, Seshkin didn't even get to raise his landing gear. A short burst and he crashed and burned just off the runway threshold. Hey, just like I crashed. Except I survived. But a few seconds later, the Messerschmitts disappeared into the clouds behind the Henschel. This morning's recon data was received by the 20th Army HQ. General Vlasov immediately ordered the division, or the entire 47th SAD to strike Division. CO Vedushkin is committing all of our PE-2 bombers to the task, and our IAP will be flying fighter cover. Instead of a single large-scale raid, we are mounting several smaller ones to avoid detection. Your objective, escort the PE-2s the entire way to the target and back again. Your flight, 2 Big 3 UDs. Your loadout, 2 12.7mm BK machine gun pods. And we will once again have my custom paint scheme that I am so proud of. I'm still working on one for Rise of Flight. It's a bit more tricky with that. But we'll see how it goes. Okie dokie. The trouble with the Rise of Flight ones is the resolution, but we'll figure that out eventually. Take off at 11:30, heading west. Flight route is marked on your map. Stay above the bombers. Watch the airspace around them. The bombers will be most vulnerable during their bomber runs. Okay, cheeky breaky, let's go. Yet another reference I make, and then I am really happy when people get it, but I bet no one will. That's all I'm going to say about that. Hey, it's daylight again. Whee! Okay, let's start up the engine. Set takeoff flaps, lock the tail wheel, and actually I'm lock the tail wheel, and I'm going to change a little setting in flaps, so I'll be right back. Oh, no, never mind. I actually don't need to do that. We're running at 60 frames per second. Okay. We are good to go. Can we open the canopy? No, we don't want to anyway. It's cold! So we will close the radiator, maximum prop pitch, and let's go. We won't have any of the same problems of previous occasions. We can stay centered on the runway. So not the tail wheel. Okay, I'm gonna give us a little more speed for takeoff because MiG-3 is kinda heavy and its wings aren't very big. So we lift off. Get up and flaps up. Okay, off we go into the wild blue yonder to find those fascists. I'll see you when we find them, I guess. Okay, I'm hearing stuff that makes it sound like there are fighters coming up on the bombers that are a ways behind us, so I'm going to go investigate. Because these PE-2s are very important. They must reach their targets. Oh, you clever 109s, you are going to attack him from above. This is pretty typical for the 109. It can go to exceptional altitudes. That was one of its biggest advantages. I really like the BF-109 actually. I like it very much. It's just a lone guy, which is strange, but we'll fire a burst. We'll let them know we're here, maybe scare them off from going directly at the bombers, but it looks like he might just try to outrun us. Because at this point he can... Yeah, he's just gonna climb away. So I'm just gonna cover the bombers from above and see what he does for now. I don't like the look of this. He's planning an ambush, unless he's just trying to get away. But seeing as there is only one of him, could be entirely likely. I'm gonna try to be a little bit less thick-headed than I have been in the past with this, and become less target fixated. Although, who am I kidding? That's a thing that I just inherently do because I'm a spod. I need to climb. I can climb. I have speed. I can climb to your level. Especially since he's diving. Okay. I don't know if he's even seen us. That would seem rather remarkable. But if we can catch him, let's open the radiator because the engine's starting to get warm. And lean out the mixture a little bit now that we're at altitude. It'll get us a little more power. Where's my RPM? I'm not entirely certain which gauge is my RPM, but I think that's about an ideal point to lean out the mixture to. Yeah, thereabouts. Okay. Let's check behind us. Make sure no one's sneaking up. But I suspect this guy might be trying to lead me away from the bombers. But I'm not the only escorting fighter, so that's probably okay. But if I can't catch him soon, I am going to go back and rejoin the bombers because I cannot afford to get too far away from him. So I'm going to turn around and see if he follows me for now, because that would be very interesting. So turn back toward the bombers. They're practically over their target now anyway, so that'll be all ducky. Is he turning around? No, he's just going away. Probably back to his base, but I wasn't gonna catch him. Admire the paint scheme, please love it. I put remarkably little effort into it. Okay, we are going to be rejoining the bombers over the target and then heading back to base. Great thing about these missions, there's not a lot of downtime. You're very close to the target, which is good. I'm gonna try and get as high as I can, since there are more 109s in the area. Okay, they've hit their target in that village that I refused to be bothered to learn how to pronounce, so that's all good. Yes. PE-2 is kind of a weird thing. It was a twin-engine aircraft, but it was mostly used as a dive bomber. I've considered doing a campaign in this actually, because you can, either as a Navy bomber or a land bomber. Navy bomber, well, attacking ships anyway, not, Soviet Union did not have any aircraft carriers in World War II, and even if they did, PE-2 would be too big to operate from them. Although, you know, under exceptional circumstances, B-25s did it, but, although I shouldn't mention that, we're still in January 1942, that hasn't happened yet. So that's all good. We're gonna see if we can surprise this fella from behind. Because my entanglements with fighters have always ended so well. We're gonna overshoot. Crap. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Take a picture. Who stalls first? There you are, Mr. 109. I know your friend is lining up behind me, but I'm going to make quick work of you, sir. Ha ha! There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go back after you. You will not be attacking the bombers, good sir. Or bad sir, or something. He's probably an officer, seeing as he's a pilot. Holy crap! Okay. Alright, bail out. This might be my first successful bailout. Goodbye, custom painted airplane. Bye! Oh well. At least we took him with us. What happened to him? Cheeky. There we go. Aha! And that was me. And then I am somewhere else. There I am. Okie dokie. Well, we bailed out, but we managed to take 2 of the enemy with us. I think that was worthwhile. So we're just going to drift down to the ground, and I am going to have a little drink of ginger ale, because I am quite ill. So I have nothing better to do but record this, finally. But yeah, I'm just going to record a whole bunch of these at once. And, put them up over the next few days, probably. And we are nearing the ground, and the burning wreck of my once victorious aircraft. I guess with that one guy who went down, plus me, that brings the squadron's fighter strength down to 4. That looks suspiciously like a Luftwaffe flight suit, but I'm not going to question it. I'm just captured. Oh crap. What do you mean captured? Oh dear, I'm not sure what this is gonna mean. I was captured during the mission! Okay. I guess that means we have to make another go. Okay, don't bail out behind enemy lines, you silly spud. I bet I could have made that thing fly a little further, but I would have just gone down with it in any case. So I guess we'll do that again. I'm not gonna bother showing you the takeoff again. It's all boring. I'll come back when action happens. Alright, we have same problem with BF-109 shadowing the bombers from above, so we're going to make a head-on pass. Fire! Did we hit him? We might have hit him, but it didn't bring the point across, to put it lightly, so... Alright, you shadow bombers, I shadow you. And I close radiator temporarily, although engine is still getting really warm, just so I can get a little more speed. Then I open it again. Okay. And I'll just cover the bombers from above and see what these guys do again. This will be a giggle. Okay. I wonder, I've been meaning to find out how long this campaign is, because I really have no idea. Usually most of them are like 15, 20 missions. I think this will be the 8th. I think this will be the 8th mission so far. So the target is that village down there, so if I can just keep these fighters off the bombers until they hit that target, we'll just be jolly. Where on earth? Cover me wherever you are, or is there only one fighter? Am I the only fighter present? That would really be unfortunate, but that's the state of the squadron now, I guess. But there were some more MiGs that took off with me. There must be more of us. I don't know. I just don't know. But these fighters appear to be breaking off. I'm just going to reconnoiter over the target until the bombers get there. And we will be hunky-dory. And we can head back to base. Hopefully, some of the Germans will come after us and we'll be able to shoot down one or two like we did last time at the expense of our own machine. I'm not sure. Based on the strength of the German and Soviet air forces, I'm not sure 2 for 1 is really that big a victory. There's a train there. I guess that's what the bombers are hitting, is that rail yard on the edge of town. That's what they hit last time anyway, so they'll be entering their dives now. Oh, but the flak is really getting on them now. But it looks like they have started their dives. Just a minute, folks, and they will hit the target, presumably. Okay, he just pulled out, and... well, hit something. Ah, there we go, they're getting some good hits. There are a couple of trains coming into the rail yard, but there's not much that they're coming into. Maybe some of these later... oh my god, okay. BF-109's about to jump them. Let's go after them. You can hit them off at the pass. Or we can hit them off at the pass. I wasn't sure which accent to do for that. The authentic one or the one I'm doing for the Let's Play. But I'll try to stick to the Russian one from at this point on. Because apparently it's amusing. So I've been told anyway. Okie dokie. 119 is breaking upwards. Whee! Where did he go? Oh, you clever... you dirty rat! Oh, this is a bad situation they've gotten me into. But if I can get above both of them, I'll have some degree of advantage. Kinda wanna go after this guy. The other guy's breaking off to the left. That gives me a window to attack. Not the big one, but a window nonetheless. Windows, I like windows. Windows are nice. They let you see what is outside. I'm going to stop waffling now. There we go. That got some good hits. That's we're at kind of maximum range here, but I'm satisfied with that. And his friend is going to be lining up behind me too, so I am going to turn into him in accordance with the Dictabolka, which was written by his slap-happy grandpappy, probably, of the illustrious Luftsteinkraft in the last war. And Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh dear, pardon me, texting while flying. Ah! Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. There we go. Texting while flying, bad idea. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Trouble with this aircraft, I don't think we have any ammo counters. Fire! There we go. Oh, 2 more BF-109s coming in, so if I'm gonna get this guy, I need to do it soon. We've only got a few seconds window. Time management. Ah! Oh crap. He blends in, you crafty bugger. Here's my chance at vengeance. This isn't good. It's 3 against 1 the hard way. That hit him, but not enough. And there will be 2 more lining up behind me in a moment now. I think my engine might be overheating. Although it would give me a warning if that were the case. We're just running at high speed, high RPM. I'm gonna break off from that and see what he does. More texting while flying. Sorry, one moment. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's get some distance and turn around back into him. He has heavier armament than I do, so head-on pass is not necessarily a good idea, but it's not going to happen because he's going to go around us. The trouble is, he's got that big 20mm elephant gun through his nose. That'll be a BF-109F of some nature. Turn around. Where did he go? Uh-oh. He's gaining on me. Wait a minute. BF-109 doesn't turn as well to the right as it does to the left. That's a thing I know. So, if we can get him to turn right after us, we might have an advantage. Also, I reversed my turn. Okay. What? You other guys are landing? What do you mean? Maybe it's the bombers that are landing. They're probably already back at base. I hope my sacrifice will be appreciated, because this guy's probably gonna get me now. Okay, I'm gonna drop to the ground and see how low I can get. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to lose him. It's him or me! So, combat flaps. Never made the situation worse with combat flaps. Reverse the turn. Is my external view cheating? I sincerely hope not, because I like my external view. In my opinion, it makes for better viewing, because it's more cinematic, or something. I'll let you sit on that until I can come up with a better excuse. The MiG-3 just doesn't turn very well is one problem I've been inclined to notice. And also, we can throw it into a spin and see if he overshoots us, but that's dangerous. Because maybe we can pop behind this little smoke screen here. I can see a shadow. That's my shadow, isn't it? No, that's his shadow. That gets me some distance. And distance is opportunity. Except for that blinding sun that's in the way. Yes, I am very clever. No one is as hilarious as I think I am. Okie dokie. Haha, we can sneak up on him from behind. And pelt him with my pathetic machine guns whose stopping power really is quite insufficient. And now we're stalling. Okay, but I think we got him. He's all smoky and everything. So I'm going to say that I am reasonably satisfied that he is going down. There he goes. Plonk. Okie dokie, we're gonna head back to base because I know there's some more of them out there. So I'll let you know when we're back there, or if we are molested once again. Alright, we're back at base, and we're going to wait for these little I-16s to land, and then we will be going in ourselves. You can barely see the runway, that's one problem I've been noticing here. Actually, I think he's clear of the runway, so we're going to go in. We'll bring the gear down, make sure the tail wheel's locked, and we are good. There's the runway. I can barely see the bloody thing. And also, we are going to side slip to get rid of some speed. Okay, we're good now. And I'm going to land much more professionally than I did last time. He says. Okay, where is the runway? I don't really care where the runway is at this point. As long as we're on the field, although the runway tends to be a lot smoother and less bouncy. So we bring the elevator trim back and touchdown. Okay, okay. Ah, there we are. Little bouncy, but no big trouble there. And we apply minimum necessary brakes. Is that PE2 landing? I think I need to get off the runway immediately. Okay, turn. Unlock the tail wheel. Ah! Get off the runway! Dastardly skullduggery. Oh well. It's a shortcut across the field back to the parking spot anyway. But I'm not gonna let you sit through the taxi. We're gonna end this here. End mission. Ooh. Order of the Red Banner. I am proud. And I'm almost an ace again. We were an ace last time because I was somewhat more successful. As I shut off the engine, I barely had the strength to undo the latch safety harness. Blah 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 blah. All this will be in the next one. Until then, I'll see you in a bit. Toodaloo.